G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU and welcome back to another episode of Blossom, the Seed of Life. And still working on the pressure over here. But we did unlock the Rover last time. So, what do we need for the Rover? We need a power cell and silver wire. Okay. So we need copper, sulfur, and we need silver. So for that, we're going to need to bring this over. Drag this over with us. Thanks for all the comments that have been put on the videos. Most helpful. So I believe this is silver down here. I need the laser module to do this. Just keeping an eye on my battery there. We need 2 of those. We need a sulfur. Look at my battery looking. We're pretty empty. And we need a copper. Go. This over here. No. Actually. Come on. There we go. Connect you up so the battery can be charging up a bit. Oh, we're out of power. We need to find some we need to get some regolith. So it looks like these are powered down at the moment. Yep. Okay. Yeah, everything's drained. Oh, this isn't good. Regolith. Find me 2 regolith. Some over there. No, it's iron. One more. I don't want to toggle my flashlight because we're short on power. Okay. Should be crisis averted. We should at least be able to get one of them up and running. We might have to disconnect the pressure for the moment. Okay. I'm going to disconnect that. We've got some power going. Whew. I need to recharge. Okay. Alright, silver wire. Want that. And a power cell. Okay. Rover. We need 25 power, so we're not quite there yet. Okay. Initially, probably what I want to do is I want to make sure I don't run out of power. So take that. Take that. Mining laser can go on the back of there. I'm going to leave the scanner behind at the moment. I'm going to connect this one to here. We've got some storage in here. Copper wire, we'll just get rid of that. I just want to charge that up. Make sure it's fully charged. Make sure I'm fully charged. Right. Okay. Now we're after regolith. Four here. Some more over here. Pick these ones up. Okay. We are full. Charge you. And in here, all the 4 rods. That one's almost done. Install this. Okay, everything should be building. Right, so wagon tier 2. We need another silver wire, and we need aluminium. And we need an aluminium ingot. So in order to make that, we're going to need a refinery, which means we need aluminium alloy. Okay, well, let's pin that. Disconnect you. And we need to find some aluminium. I've got no idea what aluminium looks like. What's this up here? Alright, we've got some regolith over there. Is this aluminium? It is. We only need 1 for the moment. I'm going to grab another one. In fact, I'm going to grab 2 more. I'm pretty sure it was an aluminium ingot we needed, and we need 2 ore to make an ingot. Okay. So iron ore we need. And we need 2 copper. But actually, I've already got copper wire, so I don't need to worry about that. We just need an iron. Okay. Okay, you're hooked up. Speaking of which, we haven't re-hooked up our pressure. Okay. How are these going? That one's almost done. Okay, so aluminium alloy. One of those. And no. I want the copper wire, I want the aluminium. I might as well grab you because we're going to need to swap you over it. We'll put you in shortly. Copper. Yep, we got everything we need. So, refinery. And go. I'll just pop it there for now. We do have a spot here. Plug you in. And then we need an aluminium ingot. We need silver wire. So Aluminium ingot. No, stop it. Come over and grab a couple more silver. Look. Okay. Got the silver wire. Silver wire. Aluminium ingot. Oh, I've already got it on me. Okay, wagon tier 2. There. You can be disconnected. And what I'm going to want to do is battery, deconstruct. We don't need the tier 1 wagon now. Now, batteries. Battery tier 1. Hang on. Wrong thing. Over here. Battery module tier 1. You go there. And you go in there. Okay, you build up. I'd like to put another battery on there. So we need a power cell. Copper and sulfur. Need 1 sulfur, so let's be sulfur. Okay. Copper. You in. Power cell. And battery module. In you go. Alright, so we've got double batteries. We do have our scanner over there. But what I would now like to do is drill tier 2. Okay, so what do we need for that? Silica, 2 silica, 2 sulfur, 2 silver. Okay. I'm going to pop over here and put the regolith in there. Alright, so we got this up here. So we need 2. Probably get a pressure core back from when we deconstruct. Okay. And 2 silver. Okay. Up we go. Charged. Silver wire. And pressure core. We need 2 pressure cores. Didn't, mate. Okay, drill tier 2. Okay. These ones. Off. Rotate this one around. So this one produces 0.5. How's my power going? So plus 0.5. Can we make another one? We need the 1 silver wire. and then we're probably going to have power problems. There are 2 silver that we need. We're almost finished the next level. Stop it. Okay. It's pretty well frozen at the moment, and we'll end up with ice formed. There we go. Planet is now entirely frozen. Okay, silver wire. Up tier 2. There. Oop. So this takes 1.5 power per second, so it's gonna, I need a total of 3, and at the moment we're generating 3 exactly, so I need to put in another one of these, which means another silver. And to be honest, let's have a look and see what blueprints we got. Stage 5. Temperature station launch panel. Storage module. Okay. Okay. Throw these in. That's right, it's over this side, isn't it? So, temperature space station. Explore the radio tower. Build station launch panel. Install station coordinates. Insert uranium fuel rod and activate station launch panel. Okay. Well, before I get any of that done, I do want to get this second one up and running, just to keep that pressure going. So at the moment we are finished on that side of things, on the pressure ones there. Pressure is by no means finished. So if we come into the Terraform analyzer here, as I said, we're at 875 pascals and we need 105,000, so we're a long way off. But the Rover tier 2 is the last thing, so we don't need to worry about the Rover now. We do need to build that out though. So I would like a scanner on it, and I'd like some storage on it at the very least. So we're going to be building this out, but the first thing we're going to want to do is another fuel generator. The 2 of 2 composite. We've got 2 composite. We just need 2 more silver wires. Okay. The nice thing with the Rover is it recharges my personal battery every time I get in here, so... Yeah. Yep. Go and build this, and then we'll need to grab some more regolith. Okay, so silver wire. Fuel generator tier 2. A lot bigger. And the tier 2 produces 1.5, whereas the tier 1's are 1. So we actually don't produce enough at the moment to even do those. But what I can do... I'll hook this in. If I can. But if I can. No, we're going to need another... You know what? That one can be disconnected. And go in there. Because this one's not running anyway. We've run out of regolith again. So we're going to start to run out of power. I'm going to disconnect that for now. Just so that we've got power. Let's go and store some stuff in here. For more regolith again. Okay, so we had regolith over here. Womp. Two, three. Six. That's 6. Yep. So we've got room for 2 more. Don't care where I find them. Okay. Let's get back and fuel these things up. And ideally we're going to want three of those fuel generators, because these are going to take 3 and these are going to, 2 of them are going to produce 3, so I'm only going to leave the one connected at the moment. With that in mind, I can use that. There's no power going at the moment. Right. 4. What I'll do is I will put one in there, one in there. The other 2 can go in here. Okay. You can see the power going up on the battery there. Should be producing, yeah, so we're plus 2.5. But this one's not connected anywhere. So we are going to need another power extender, which means another composite metal, which is iron ore and regolith. Alright, we will continue to work on this in our next episode. So should be able to top myself off now. But got the Rover. We've got one big power plant, so everything's charged up at the moment. But we have stopped terraforming for the moment. We need to get that back up and running, but I do need more of these extenders. Yeah, nothing for it. All right, that's what I'm going to call this episode. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, signing out.